Aloha, welcome to this video. My name is Kevin Orosz. And in this video, I'll be talking about my understanding of the laws of success, which are a very real thing that hearken to cause and effect. They hearken to data and studying past humans, which we would name successful objectively for various reasons. And you would arrive at the laws of success by studying natural law. And natural law, if you don't know, are basically somewhat esoteric and also somewhat grounded principles, depending on who reads them, who sees them, that govern causation in reality. And I'm going to make a case for my laws of success, or how I see the laws of success play out in my life. So this broadcast was inspired, I should say, by a post I did last night, which was my year in review. I did 2018. I've been doing a ton of meditation, slowing down, getting really clear. And I got deep into myself about what made 2018 the best year ever for me and why it gave me more success on paper than ever before. And I'm talking about in relationship, in finances, in my body, in my creativity, in my passion and purpose. And so I just want to lay this down for you. And this is going to be a quick transmission. Please like, share, comment if you're vibing with me real time here. So first law of success, and this one is what separates, in my opinion, the successful, the ultra rich, the ultra athlete, the genius from everyone else. And what that is what I want to name true grit, tenacity, determination. A law of success is when the going gets tough, when you're about to fail, or when you have failed, or when you failed many, many, many times, and that critic in your head or that part of you wants to quit, you want to call it quit and go back to the comfort zone. You want to go back to something you knew before. What separates the successful from the unsuccessful? The successful push forward one more time. One more time, like the miner striking the boulder and the cracks are appearing in it. One more hammer strike would have shattered the boulder, revealing the gold inside, revealing the minerals inside. This is the same thing in life. And you see this again and again and again. Tony Robbins, Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, all these big time mindset, hyper rich, hyper successful people. Oprah Winfrey. They all have this story. If you go into their biography, if you do the research, I invite you to do it yourself. Before they made it big, before they became a household name, before they broke through financially or in relationship or with their dis-ease or their body, they were facing utter defeat, but they pushed one more time. They pushed one more time. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a great riff about this. This is a law that is governing. It's a filter in evolution, I believe, to see who's worthy and who's ready and who's been vetted to stand in that level of power and to manage that level of creativity or resources. So that's law one as far as I see it. I've seen this act out in my whole life and really my last 2 years, really specifically. The next law, envy and jealousy. What separates the successful people that are hyper performers that you look up to and you know the names of, or maybe you don't, but they're the geniuses and innovators behind all of human culture. What separates them from everybody else is they protect their energy. And what I mean by this, you have to protect your energy. So if you're hanging around and spending a lot of time with and investing in and emotionally interacting with people that don't want to see you win, if they're negatively, toxically bringing you down with language, with words, with actions, with their beliefs, and you feel it when you're around them and you know who they are. You know who they are. This is obvious. We all have this. You got to protect your energy. You got to protect your inner circle. Who do you spend time with? Are you going to spend time with the people that are abusing alcohol, that are abusing cannabis, that are in bad relationships, that don't have big dreams, that are always watching Netflix? These people will not level you up. And on the contrary, there's no such thing as stagnancy in this universe. You can't stand still. You're either growing or you're decaying on some level. And that's true for you, uniquely to you. I can't tell you how that applies to your life, but from what I can see and observe, that's true across all domains. So if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are lifting you up and want you to win and are applauding for you and they're celebrating you and inspiring you and hopefully even challenging you to be your best self, You need to clean house. You need to get away from those people. You can still love those people that are energy vampires, but you love them from way over here. Because if you're spending all your time with them, well, they're my family. Well, they're my best friends. Well, they're this, they're that. Well, and then meanwhile, you want XYZ and you want to step into your greatness. Sacrifices have to be made. So that's number 2 law. Number 3 is on the other side of the spectrum, which is envy and jealousy. If you look at somebody who's succeeding right now, maybe it's me. Maybe it's, who I'm looking up to, Jason Silva, Gary Vee. Maybe it's who you're looking up to elsewhere. Maybe it's that beautiful model that has that feminine spark. Maybe it's that businessman who hit 6 figures last year. If you look at someone being successful and they're coming from a place of integrity and transparency, and you feel envy and you feel jealousy, and you say to yourself, as I have many times, I am as or more intelligent, creative, passionate, purposeful as that person, and yet they have 10x the resources, the mateships, the community, the business I have. If your response is jealousy and envy, you're betting against yourself. Let me say that again. If you are jealous and envy of those people ahead of you that you see doing what you want to do, you're betting against yourself and you're leaking your energy. This is a mental and an emotional from the heart game. It takes the same amount of energy to use positive intention, gratitude, and prayer as it does envy, negativity, and judgment. So, what separates the successful and the wealthy and the abundant from everyone else, when they feel that envy or that jealousy come up, and it will because it's human and there's nothing wrong with it, when they feel that come up, what they're going to do is they're going to get inspired. They're going to call themselves up to meet that person. They're going to call themselves up to what they really want in their life and what they're really desiring, which is you're being reminded in that moment of what you could be. You're getting a mirror reflection. It's an invitation to re-empower yourself and step up. And if you are able to do that, you will embrace the law of success to work for you because you'll take action. The only difference between those people that I'm looking up to and you're looking up to is they've taken consistent, radical action outside of their comfort zone. Done. That's it. This has been my take on the laws of success. If you dug this video, I invite you to share it out to your tribe. Sharing is caring. This message can affect a lot of people. Tag somebody who you know that I just described, and let's raise the vibration together, familia. So much love. Happy Monday.